This is cs952, Introduction to Web Technologies and Design, and we just finished working on our frequently asked questions page. It looks sharp. We're using transparent textures. We've got some exciting advanced CSS styling helping us out. We don't have a link to this page though. No one would ever find this page because we never linked it up from our main navigation. So let's do that. I don't need my text files open. I can close my text files and I can close my FAQ page. And of course, anytime we make a change that affects all of the pages on our site, we know that we must be making that change in our template because that's where we make changes to anything that affects every page on the site. So let's go back to our template file. Let's open up template. And the change we want to make is in our navigation. Okay? It's tough to really do any editing on our navigation bar when we're in live view, and it's really not that much easier to make any changes when we're in design view. When we want to change our navigation bar, really it comes down to code view. And the thing that we want to change is that spot on our page that says coming soon. So there's a lot of code on this page. We want to change that text that says coming soon, and we want to replace that with frequently asked questions. Now I see that line is actually right here. If I look, these are all the list items that make up my navigation. And that's exactly what we're looking for, coming soon. Okay? So I want to change this text that says coming soon. I want to replace that with, I could type in FAQ or frequently asked questions. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to type in FAQ. Alrighty? Let's hit refresh. And I've got this link selected. Well, I have the FAQ selected. I'm going to go to my property inspector and click on my anchor there. So this is where we can set the properties for our anchor. And for title, I'm going to type in frequently asked questions. FREQUENTLYASKED Frequently asked questions. So that when you hover over this, at least it will spell out for you what an FAQ is. We don't need to change our target, but we do need to change our link. We want this to link to our new FAQ page. So I'm going to click on my Browse for File, and I'm going to click on FAQ and then say OK. So whenever someone clicks on that link now, it's going to take them to the FAQ page. So our job is done here. We just need to click Save All. Of course, we want to update all the pages based on this template. Let's say Update. We can close our update pages. And let's go back to Chrome. Here we go. So this is our template page. This is not actually a page on our website. This is our template. You can see it says main content there, right? Our favorite placeholder content. So let's switch on our, let's click on our home icon. And here we are. Here's our home page. And here's our gallery page. And here's our more link. And now we have history. It's our history page. We have our media page. It's going to take a second for our video to load from YouTube. Now we have our FAQ page. Let's click on that. There we go. Now we have our frequently asked questions page. And then we have our contact page as well. And our page is fully responsive. It's mobile ready. If we crunch it down to mobile view, or let's use that tool that we talked about a little bit earlier. Let's hit F12 and let's use our, we see our toggle mobile devices available, so we can preview what would our site look like on an iPhone. I'm going to hit F5 just to refresh the page. So I can click over here under my navigation. I can go under more and say, let's see what I have under FAQs, frequently asked questions. Here we go. What does the HB on a pencil stand for? I can click on that. It takes me right down to what does HB on a pencil stand for. I can click on back to the top, takes me back to the top. Where's the lead and pencils come from? Takes me right down here. There's all my answer to that. Takes me back to the top. And I can scroll up to get back to my navigation. Click on the pencil, takes me to my home page, our gallery page, and our media page. So we've put together a website using Dreamweaver CC, using Bootstrap 3. It's responsive. We've got a carousel, we've got a contact form, streaming audio and video, And we've used some very standard CSS, and we've also had the opportunity to experiment with some of the more advanced CSS features like transition properties, getting the images to spin around, and using the first child selector so that the first paragraph in our frequently asked questions would be highlighted differently. So I hope you enjoyed this frequently asked questions if you elect to do this as an extra credit part of the class, or if you're just doing this just to see how this works.